Body dysmorphia, mental health, the obsession with becoming someone else while slowly losing who you already are. Because from the outside people see strength, but they rarely see what it costs. And maybe the real question is this: when does self-improvement become self-destruction? Today I sat down with big Shaun McIlkenny, competitive bodybuilder, strength athlete, a man who transformed himself through years of extreme discipline, physical sacrifice and relentless self-pressure. Someone admired for his physique, respected for his mindset, privately battling body dysmorphia, mental health struggles, identity and the pressure of never feeling enough no matter how far he pushed himself. This isn't just a conversation about bodybuilding, it's about what happens when the pursuit of perfection starts consuming the person chasing it.
Let's start with some statistics from you, Shaun. Alright, so let's start with your current weight.
89.8 as of 6 o'clock this morning.
As of 6 o'clock this morning, you're 89.8 kilograms. Your height?
5'10".
5'10", and do you know your body fat percentage at the minute?
I can sort of gauge it by eye. I'm going to say that I'm probably under 10%, like,
Okay.
give or take.
It's the biggest you've ever been?
Biggest I've ever been and leanest I've been in, well, ever, I suppose too, truth be told, because when I was doing bodybuilding at the start, I was never this lean, because I never really had to be.
What is the heaviest you've ever been in terms of weight?
130 kilo.
130 kilo, and you're 89 kilo now.
So that's about 20 stone, give or take,
20
I believe.
stone. And you have recently lost a tremendous amount of weight over the last 300 plus days, hasn't it been?
You know,
Like that?
it's well over 300 days now. So basically we're running to the back end of a full year, like.
And you went from 20 stone
to, I think, 89 kilo is about 14 stone.
That's a heavy, dramatic weight loss.
Don't quote me on that fact, but I know for a fact that it's 40 kilo plus of a drop.
That's shocking. In terms of, like, for what other people see, like, that's a massive, shocking amount of
Oh yeah,
reduction.
I get people come up to me all the time saying I look sick because they remember what I used to look like, and now that I look so gaunt, they're like, "You're unhealthy. Like, are you losing weight deliberately, or is this just sort of happening?" And I'm like, "No, it's all deliberate." Like,
all deliberate.
So these are like people that I haven't seen in months, and they're just like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Well,
So it is shocking for other people to sit, and people that have known you previously, because I've known you over the course of, Jesus, must be going on 13, 14 years, something like that now. So
yeah.
I have seen you at different stages through your career, doing bodybuilding, doing strongman, through all of that, through your build up to your heaviest. I watched you do some strongman events and things like that.
That's right. You came to one of the shows.
Yeah, and it's great watching you do all of that. Then getting to your heaviest weight, what changed at that point to make you turn around and say, no, hold on a second, I feel too big right now. I want to change my direction and start going a different way other than strongman.
Well, it's basically eye-opening when you're bending down to put your shoes on, you're out of breath. It's sort of a clear indication, okay, I fucked up here.
Okay.
I'm far too heavy.
Far too heavy. So you're literally getting...
Physically, it's also just trying to put my socks on.
Just trying to put your socks on.
Because when you're bent over, your gut is literally just sitting, pressed into your diaphragm. And I'm an asthmatic. So it was killing me, even lying in bed at night sleeping, because all the weight lying in my lungs.
Okay. So how many calories were you eating per day at that stage?
Monday to Friday would have been 7,000, and then Saturday
A day?
Yeah, and then Saturday, Sunday is when I blew the wheels off, and I've been over 10,000.
Over 10,000 calories a day, just to get you up to the level.
With the way I was eating, I didn't change anything. It was the same food all the time. So Monday to Friday was 7,000 calories, and it was the weekend. It was the exact same food as well, which pushed me over 10,000. But when I hit 130 kilo, my weight stabilized at that. So the foods that I was eating, I wasn't getting any heavier, but I wasn't shrinking either. So if I had wanted to gain more weight, I would have had to increase calories again to over that. So, you know, that's just not something I want to do because it's expensive as shit.
Eating's not much. I'm sure it is an expensive game.
And it's
so fair enough. So When you look in the mirror right now at what your body looks like, what do you actually see?
See, there's two different scopes on that. Like, there's one day I can look at myself in the mirror and think, you know what, I actually do look well. And then there's another time you look at yourself and like, I still look fat, man.
You still look fat. Okay, so would that be a sort of mental thing that you would say to yourself?
And then there's other times you can look at yourself and think, I look skinny.
Right.
Like I've lost everything in the course of this diet.
Yes.
But it's like, it's pure body dysmorphia.
Would you have, at your biggest, would you have ever been satisfied? Did you ever feel satisfied getting up to that sort of big weight? Did you feel like, hold on, like I feel good, I feel like this is where I want to be?
Oddly enough, yeah.
Yeah.
When I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't see myself unhealthy or out of shape. I was just like, I'm stacked.
Okay.
Like I'm just a big unit.
Just a unit, a big fridge of a man.
I'm literally built like a fridge because I was just completely squared off. But
you had mentioned their body dysmorphia. Would you consider body dysmorphia to be the fuel or a disease in terms of how you look at yourself?
I'd say it's more of a disease, man.
You think so?
It plays so many different mental games on you. Between thinking you're fat to thinking you're skinny to thinking you've no muscle. Is it
like a driving force for you as well?
The driving force for me is never to be 130 kilo fat again.
Okay.
Now I wouldn't care if I had to go back up to 130 kilo as long as I was lean, pure muscle.
Okay.
But
so it got to the stage then of 130 kilo fat, and you were just looking at yourself then
as a fat
man, and you just didn't like that at all.
No.
So you just wanted to change that. Well, if everything was stripped away from you, from the size that you used to be, the muscle, your tattoos, everything about where you are right now, who do you think you would actually be as a person?
I would probably still be the same person. Obviously not looking the same, but I don't know where my life would have been if I didn't choose this path.
How long have you done this for now?
I'd say I've been training over the course of at least 15 plus years.
15 years. And you have, like, that's dedication on your part. Like, I've seen you from the start. I started tattooing you at the roundabout the very start of that.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I think I was training maybe 2 or 3 years before I came to you for my first tattoo.
And
give or take.
It's sort of, I have seen you at that very starting stage and then run into different layers of training throughout all of that. Then you were training through injury, then you were training through you were doing different layers of training into strongman and to bodybuilding and stuff. What was, out of all of the different aspects of training, what was the most fun for you to do? What did you put yourself into the most, that you got the most satisfaction out of?
I get the most satisfaction from bodybuilding.
Right.
Just the atmosphere and the vibe that comes behind it.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, there were certain aspects of the strongman that I did enjoy doing because it looked cool as shit. Like,
just
how many
stuff.
Like, how many humans can really throw a 100 kilo dumbbell with one arm over their head?
Very few.
Do you know what I mean? So to me, in my head, when I was doing that, I was like, that's cool as fuck.
It was when I was going to the competitions and I was watching you, like all the men do that. That's hardcore.
I done a competition in Derry where I had to pull a max deadlift and I pulled 320 kilo off the floor.
Jesus Christ.
And that was
elephant.
You know, and that was the heaviest weight I ever pulled off the floor. And I always remember at the time when I was there was a guy from my gym at the time was there. He says, go look in the mirror at your face. And I go, why? He says, because your teeth are covered in blood. So I had pulled that hard and clenched that tight that my gums exploded and there was blood running out of my mouth.
Jesus.
But on that day, it was like a feeling of euphoria to have everybody screaming at me to get that weight off the ground.
Just pure.
It's literally like Eddie Hall pulling 500. That's the sort of I was like, this is cool as shit.
That's a cool moment to have in your life, though, to remember that you had done that kind of
but
kind of thing.
I still have the video of it, and now that I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it looks cool, but you were fucking.
Can you remember then when that sort of change then started? When you sort of really did go, no, hold on a second, I am just fat now and I need to change that.
I went,
like, it's not easy for every fat person to turn around and go, hold on, I want to change my life and strip it right back down again. You have to have some sort of drive.
I think it was
to do that.
Going to Egypt. I went to Egypt obviously for a holiday, and everybody kept calling me, big man, this, that, Rambo, all that shit, which is fine. But I was getting photos taken of me, and I looked at one of the photos on the way home, and my face, you couldn't even see it. I didn't even look like I could see through my eyes.
Okay.
Because there was so much fat in my face. And I looked at it and I go, I do not look healthy here. Something has to stop. So I said, right, once I get home, we're going to tidy up the diet. I never intended to lose as much weight because I had still intended to do strength sports. But then once the journey started, I was like continuously trying to pound big weight while the weight was coming down. And then I popped my hip out. And I literally just said, I'm fucking done with this shit. Because strength sports, they are cool, yes, but they're so injury prone. Like there's boys dislocating hips, boys turning off quads, biceps, lots, ripping everything to bits in the pursuit of being strong. I don't care about that shit no more.
You don't care about that.
I just want to look good, feel good, and live longer. And you're never going to be able to do that if you're doing a strength sport.
That's a good statement. Strength sports are not for longevity.
Basically.
So, on the way up to lifting the heaviest, what kind of heaviest weights were you lifting at that point? Like, what was your driving force to lift?
Well, I actually had a goal when I was doing strongman that I wanted to be the Irish and British record holder in the dumbbell, which was the single arm dumbbell press.
The single arm dumbbell press.
And I was on the pursuit of that going, and it was going well. I thought I might have had it because I think at the time it was like 127 kilos or something in one hand. And I was making ground to get it. But just after coming back from Egypt, I didn't realise that you shouldn't use ice cubes in Egypt because where do they get their water? It's not filtered, it's not clean. You don't brush your teeth with tap water either, you brush it with bottled water. I didn't realise that. So I got sick the last 3 days coming home, and I had the competition to try and break this dumbbell record like a week later. So I went down to Derry to do that, and I couldn't even lift 80 kilo off the ground.
Wow. So,
and because my guts were just in bits, and my electrolyte, I had no electrolytes in me, nothing was cold, and everything was just coming back out. And I was just like, okay, that threw me out the window for a year. But then obviously everything shifted after I hurt myself, and I never went back to it. That was one goal that I wanted to do but never did do.
Okay.
But looking back, I don't really care.
You don't really care about it now. You're in a different journey.
Yeah.
So you've taken one goal and just set it to the side, and now you've just managed to come full circle and bring.
The main goal for me was at the time was to try and be Ireland's strongest man. Like I had no aspirations that I would ever get the world's or Britain's or anything, but to try and do Ireland's would have been good. Now I did get to Ireland's twice, but I got smoked.
Yeah.
So, I just completely underpowered by everybody else there. I was getting licked by guys lighter than me, and I don't mean just 2 or 3 kilos. I mean boys 20 kilo lighter than me, and they're whooping my ass. I'm like, okay, I'm not cut out for this no more.
Different level.
Yeah, these boys are just from different gravy. Like,
right. Serious talk here, Shaun. Your body as it sits, natural body, not so much.
Define natural.
Define natural. Right. Well, let's not avoid it then. Steroids. You use steroids to. Yeah. You have used steroids previously in training and getting to your physique the way that you want it to be. Through your steroid use, did it ever become a problem? Did it ever become an issue for you physically?
No. I've never had any real health complications from using.
Okay.
But I don't abuse. I have everything tailored in such a way that I know that I can mitigate everything.
Okay.
But I do know, because of doing what I do, it's going to take years off my life.
Right.
And I knew that going in. So I'm not going to sit and bitch and moan if something does happen. Talk said, if I go into hospital and the doctor says, it's because of this. I'm not going to say, well, I didn't know, because I did. I knew full well when I went in what could happen.
Okay, so you take full responsibility for your actions. You're a big boy. You know that. You know the.
I put my big boy pants on the same as every other boy.
Same as everybody else.
You know what I mean? Basically, if you haven't got a strong mind, your body's never going to do anything. If your mind is your own worst enemy, it's not going to do anything for you. You need to be able to control the mind to make it do what you need it to do.
This is true.
You know, I see so many quotes about your mind and everything else that I'm reading and everything I see through reels and shit. And it all hits home that the mind is the biggest advocate for success. If you can control the mind, you can control anything. You can tell your mind, no, I'm in charge here, not you. This is my game, and I'm going to do it my way.
This sounds like this is something that you've came to a realization that has really taken control of your direction in your life.
It sort of leads into the manifestation thing as well. You know, you need to believe to achieve.
This is true.
You know, you need to know that it's there. It's like ordering something out of a catalogue. You're not going to keep ordering, right? You make the wish once, and then you believe it's done. It's already there. Just keep going. It's going to happen. So if I tell my mind, right, this is the direction we're going there whether you fucking want to or not.
This is true. The body is definitely going to follow that.
So at the time when I was fat, I was like, I'm making the change. I'm not eating shit food anymore. I'm training properly. I'm doing cardio every fucking day. And it's my way or no way.
Your way or no way.
You know,
that's the way it should be. As if everybody talked to themselves like that, though, there'd be more drive and every single day. Let's talk a little bit about male masculinity. Do you think the bodybuilding is strength or insecurity?
I'd say it's mentally strength.
Mentally
because
strength.
There's not everybody can be a bodybuilder. Everybody can go to the gym, don't get me wrong, everybody can lose weight. But it takes a specific type of person that can actually be a bodybuilder and step on a stage. Because it is so torturous. It's regimented every day, and it's not easy, man. See, being in a strict calorie deficit every day, doing cardio every day, doing the same thing every single day, a lot of people don't want to do it.
All to lead up to a stage.
Say 4 minutes.
4 minutes on stage, where you then have to essentially pose yourself in front of an array of people and let everybody have their opinion on your body that you've just spent the last fucking year
so that's
dying for.
That's the thing about it as well, about bodybuilding as well. It's subjective. It's somebody's opinion of you, which was one of the reasons why it sort of niggled me at the time. That's why I moved from bodybuilding to strongman. But bodybuilding's a far better sport, man.
There's a lot more fun involved,
But it is so much stricter. Because you have to be so dialed in the whole way. One fuck up and you go on stage and somebody spots it, they're like, there's the guy there that didn't stick to his dad. Look at him. He fucked up.
That's a very heavy line to be able to stay on. You have to sort of bend your whole life to suit that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to wake up a certain time, you're going to have to eat a certain time, you have to do a certain thing.
My day is literally drew out on paper every single day like clockwork. I wake up every single morning at 4:30 and then I meditate for half an hour. As soon as I do that, I'm downstairs, I drink my electrolytes, make my coffee, and I'm on the treadmill for an hour. It was an hour, now it's not. I've actually reduced it down now to 45 minutes because we're getting closer to the show. Then it's breakfast. Then it's a shower. Then we're out the door and we're going to work. Where I could be working for 6 hours, I could be working for 8 hours. As soon as that's finished, we're home, we're eating, into the gym for an hour and a half, home, eat again, rest, read my book, last meet, and I'm in bed 9:30 every single night, without fail. You will never catch me out of the house after 8 o'clock.
That's regimented as fuck. How long have you been doing that for?
A full year.
A full year, just exactly like that then.
A full year. And to be fair, once the bodybuilding show's over, I'm going to continue to do it. Because it's that whole thing of structure. And I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy having a structured life. Yes, it might seem strange to other people, they might think it's obsession, but in my opinion, it's not obsession. It's what I want to do. It's what I enjoy doing. And I like getting up early because it makes me feel like I'm starting my day off with a win by being up early. I'm up before everybody else. I've done something before everybody else is.
Got you.
And I'm away. And then I go to bed nice and early. So I'm trying to get as much physical rest as I can, even though at the minute it's kind of hard when you're drinking 7 to 10 litres of liquids per day. You know,
7 to 10 litres.
You're constantly running.
Man, I'm running on 2.5 litres of liquids a day. Jesus.
That's 2.5. That's my coffee intake.
That's your coffee intake.
And I will stipulate to that fact that these are just black coffees. They're not cappuccinos, man.
That whole routine side of things, that transverses straight over into your and straight over into the mental health side of
Oh, yeah.
things, because that helps you stay on top of your
Game.
your boundaries, your perspective of how you talk to yourself, your negative mindset or whatever. You know, all of the rumination that you might be doing, all the shitty things that you might fucking think about. All balance and control is what I've helped in my life, is what's helped me in my world. Structure being one of the main things. Do you think, from an emotional or a mental health point of view, do you think that men talk, or do you think that they hide too much behind their ego?
Men do not speak about their mental health.
Not at all.
Yes, you might get the odd one that will, but for the most part, men don't talk about it enough. And this is the problem, especially in this country. They don't talk about it, they just go out and kill themselves.
Do you think it's because they're afraid of looking weak?
Yeah, it is that. It's because this is such an alpha male dominated society. But now there's everybody in society, you know, we're squares, we're circles, we're everything, and I don't give a shit what you are. Just be a good person.
This is it.
But
be a good person.
if you have a fucking problem that's in your head and you physically feel there's no way out, fucking speak to someone about it. Like, nobody's going to think, oh, look, this wee fucking crybaby, because he's talking about it. No, they're not.
There isn't enough structure done these days for men's mental health in terms of people to talk to, or guidance on what men should do if they do need to.
The t-shirts we done when I first started the strongman, mental health matters.
Yeah.
Of course it fucking matters. But why is it only women's mental health that mattered? Men's mental health matters too. Look,
it definitely does.
More so, I actually believe more so, because it's so overlooked.
It has done in this country, that's for sure. I've noticed now, I have been told on the regular, that there's a lot more investment going into the mental health side of things throughout Northern Ireland. Within each town, there's supposed to be a mental health section where people can go and talk to people and stuff like that, which is good to see, but I still don't think that there's much.
It's not that little.
It's not, you know what I mean? Like, our structure of men, especially in this country, we come from a very hard fucking country, right? Like, we grew up in shitty fucking times in this country, and we were forced to be built hard, mindset hard from the very get-go.
It's
right?
not even.
I mean, that's what it is.
The way I always looked at it was, we didn't grow up, we were dragged up.
Dragged the fuck up. It was hard.
Especially in this country, as you said, with the troubles that went on. Everybody fucking hating on everybody else.
Just still do, to be honest with you.
You know,
but this is why I believe it's hard for people to talk, specifically for men that are going through hard times. Now, I have a life coach myself. His name is Adam Donald. Each week I go through with him all my weekly stats and all my routines, all my emotional up and downs. He really does help me on not just physical, mental, but also an emotional level. And without having, again, that structure in my life and having someone like that to go and talk to, I'd be in a very different place right now. It's like I've had to bring my mental health right up into play with my physical health and my emotional health. It all has to stay together, because I can't focus on one or the other, because everything else hurts that way. So in terms of the way society is for males, do you think that the ideal male body is a damaging concept for men today? Like, what is an ideal man's body in natural today's society?
That's the thing.
You'd mentioned before we'd started talking here today about the likes of Chris Bumstead's physique, or Arnold's physique back in his day, and the two different comparisons. For 2026, the male physique that people try to seek would be a very muscular kind of physique. Like, from my point, probably looking at your physique would be a lot of men out there looking at your physique going, fuck, I'd love to look like that, but they don't know what it takes to get to that, but they would love to.
See, I think that's very subjective as well, because it's with social media, everything's sugar-coated and polished, and, you know, look at this, look at this.
Like, you see the final outcome, you don't see how
nobody sees the grind.
Yeah, that's true.
Most people, what I've noticed as well on social media, is they never post their struggles. They never post fails. They just post the win. I would rather you show the bad points of everything that's going on, leading you to your win. And that's why on my channel, I try to publicize it as much as physically possible. That you know, the troubles that you have to go through to get to here. Like, it's not just, okay, I stick to that diet and do 20 minutes of cardio every day and go to the gym. It's not that. It's constant grind. It's suffering.
Oh, I know that story, brother.
Do you know? It is fucking suffering. Especially the last couple of weeks of a bodybuilding prep. It is pure death.
I'm sure it is. You had mentioned earlier that you're not feeling good, like you're struggling, but if you're not, then you know you're not doing the right fucking job right now, because
if you're not down the last couple of weeks of a show, you've done it wrong.
Yeah. Where is your show?
Down in Derry in the Millennium Forum.
Oh, very nice. Excited.
Oh yeah. It's been a long road. Now I had actually thought about buying out, but then I had to have that to sit down with myself and have that reality check. Once again, controlling my fucking mind. It's like, I've done this for nearly a full year. You're not telling me to stop. I'm doing this. It's gonna happen. We're not backing out of this shit.
Okay. So, like, from my perspective, you've built a body that a lot of people admire. At this stage, do you feel comfortable in it at all?
At the minute, yes, I actually do. I'm actually fairly happy with the way I look now. Yes, I do want to continue to push it.
Is there like certain body parts that you don't feel comfortable with, or you're like, oh,
I don't like my core.
You don't like the core? Okay. Like,
I feel because of the amount of weight that I had on it, my core just doesn't look as prominent as it should.
Right.
But we'll see what happens come show day when I pull the water out and I'm all tanned up. It might look okay. But I do believe that my abs is going to be a weaker side for me, because I never directly trained them when I done strongman or anything. It was always just a side effect from heavy squatting or heavy deadlifting. So they were getting trained by doing that, but never actually directly doing it.
This has all been very disciplined for you over the last year.
Yeah.
Through all of that discipline, though, would you say any part of it has been self-hate in disguise?
Oh, yeah.
Than you were previously?
Yeah, when I was at 130 kilo, before I had that turning point, I was disgusted in how I looked. I just
like a real internal.
Oh yeah, I fucking I hated myself.
Like, that was a changing point for you. Like,
when you look in the mirror and you're physically disgusted in your appearance, you know something's wrong with it. You shouldn't have to look in the mirror every day and fucking hate what you see come back at you. You should look in the mirror every day and say, "This is me. I'm happy."
That's good, man. That's good. Let's roll into some of these final questions here, Shaun. Right. So, do you feel you are in control now, or you're just managing it all better?
No, I'm fully in control of my own mind.
Fully in control, but not just your mind, and your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. You are taking direct action for all of those, and you feel.
And nobody else controls what I do anymore. It was just my past, right? That outside influence control my thought pattern and control what I did, because I just wanted to fit in. Now, if you don't like me, fuck off. Nobody tells me what to do. I do my own shit. Same with the meditation. I done it not because somebody said this is a good thing. You know? It's because I actually picked up on it, and it spoke to me. I
think that's the only way that people actually get into that stuff. Like, you can be advised on it as much as you want, but unless it clicks with you, then you're not.
It has to resonate.
You're not.
It's like me telling somebody to read the book The Secret. Yeah. You know, The Secret of the Universe, The Law of Attraction. If I tell them what's in it, they're going to say, right, okay, but that shit doesn't work. Okay. Doesn't work, does it?
No.
You know, read it and find out. No, I'm not gonna read that shit.
Do you
but
consider?
It spoke to me.
Yeah, well, this is true. It spoke to me too. The movie's great as well. Yeah, it really does bring everything into perspective of, you know, what you want, you can actually get, regardless of what it is. As long as you put your mind and your body and your actions into what you want.
It's what you speak to the world every day. It's like it's like the old saying from Bruce Lee. What was it again? Words have so much power. I can't remember his quote or his phrase specifically, but it was all along the lines like, if what you speak about yourself, your body picks up on it, your mind picks up on it. So if you're telling yourself negative things, it's only going to see the negatives. But if you wake up every day with a positive outlook on life, it's only going to get better. So I wake up every day, and I have a book that I got in Tesco's, and it says, have a perfect day on it. And I use that as my gratitude journal. So every morning when I wake up, 10 things that I'm grateful for upon wake up.
10 things, man. I can manage 3. I got 3 when I wake up in the morning.
Now, fair enough. They are sometimes all on repeat
Yeah.
of the same thing. Like, I wake up every morning, I wake up, my body, my mind, my lungs is allowing me to do everything I need to do today.
Waking up is
Next
one
one.
of the most things people take for fucking granted in the first
Because
place.
you might not wake up tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
Life is never a sure thing.
Definitely not.
My next thing always was coffee. I love my coffee.
You love coffee.
So I'm grateful to have good coffee, you know. And I chip away at it through the day of everything I'm grateful for. And then when I'm driving about and working, whatever, I'm thinking about it. Like, if I feel the heat from the sun on my skin, I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful for that wee bit of heat, man. The universe is working here.
Damn right. It brings it all connectively right to your mindset, and you start thinking and understanding you're living in this one moment in time, and that's it. You're not getting it back. So
it's like another quote as well: no amount of money ever bought a second of time.
that's truth.
You cannot buy back time,
Truth.
but you can always make more money. So the thing you have to worry about the most is making the memories. Don't worry about making the money. The money will come. Make memories, because it's the only thing that you truly hold value. Everything else is just fucking rented.
All rented. In terms of everything that you're doing now, a couple of weeks out from your show, your nutrition, your training, are you currently on cycle at the minute, or?
Oh, very much so.
Very much so. What, in your terms, does a healthy version of you look like? Do you consider yourself healthy?
Oh yeah, I would say I'm still relatively healthy, even pushing gear. Like, food's good, cardiovascular system's good, hydration's good. The only thing that isn't is the amounts of stuff that you do have to take. Now, for me, it's not overly dramatic because I'll not push the limits of what I can do anymore. I'm getting too old for that shit.
See, this is the thing, because there's still the massive stigma around steroids and steroid abuse, even in 2026. It's simply because either uneducated,
I think it's for the most part it is uneducated,
or people just throw it all into one class of that's it, steroids abuse, you must be doing that, without actually looking into what it's about,
I think,
how people are doing it, what the person is doing it for, the reasons that they're doing it. You know what I mean? There's 1,000 things that are of involvement into that without people just thinking.
Every bodybuilder, I think, is painted with the same brush. If you go to the gym, you're painted with this big fucking brush. He's a gearhead. He might not be. He might be a fucking freak and just have superior genetics to you. He might not even be taking fucking gear. Like, I've seen boys that are on gear and look like they're not, just purely because they haven't got the genetics, or they just don't know how to do it. They don't know how to train properly. They don't know how to eat right. So what they're doing is basically they're pissing their gear up the wall.
So in terms of it all, how you see yourself at the minute, healthy, except for the most part of it all.
Once the show's over, I will return to a healthier standpoint, because I'll be back on a TRT base.
And just as your baseline throughout the rest of the time. What would peace with your body feel like? Peace. Like that time you would look at your body and go, that's it, just
leave it.
There's nothing, there's no up or down, not just like a calm shit. I hit euphoria here, that's it across the board.
I think once I finish this show, I'm probably going to hit that until I hit the way back out again, because then I want to change again, I want to add more size. But if, say, for example, the show was cancelled, which it won't be, I could probably safely say I'm happy right now with everything that I've achieved, and if I have to stay like this for the rest of my life, so be it. It won't take a skin out of me. I
was literally going to ask you that next. Would you choose this path again?
Oh yeah,
100%.
If I had to do everything differently, I wouldn't have left bodybuilding the first time. I'd have stuck with it full out, and I probably could have done it differently.
You think you had to go to the other place first to come back to here?
I had to go to Strongman to realise how much I actually enjoyed bodybuilding and how much love I had for the sport. It was just eye-opening. I was like, because every time I done Strongman training, I always threw bodybuilding in behind it. And I was like, why am I holding on to the bodybuilding so much? And it's because I loved it. That was the reason why I kept throwing it back in. So if I had to go back and do it all over again, I would just never have left bodybuilding. I'd have just stuck with it full out.
Good. Like, I'm glad you find something here that you've you can fully put yourself involved into from all aspects of who you are. With the last question of this conversation here, Shaun, what would you say to your younger version of yourself looking to get into this lifestyle?
Into the bodybuilding lifestyle?
Or
just what I currently am now?
Yeah, who you are now as a player.
Well,
if your younger version was sitting across the table from you, what advice would you give him this day?
Work your fucking ass off, because nobody's going to give it to you. Life is not handed to you on a silver platter. You need to fucking work for it.
Just get up and grind.
Every fucking day, man. It's like, there's a bodybuilder that I follow on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. His name's Seth Froese. And his mentality on the whole thing is something that resonates with me. Hard working motherfuckers. Get up every day. Don't be a fucking bitch. And just put the work in, man.
Is it? Just get up and do it.
You haven't got problems. You've more work to do. That's a quote from him, and I think that's brilliant.
You haven't got problems. You've got
just more work to do.
I like that.
You know, I think that's a brilliant statement.
It was a statement I heard recently. Actually, I loved that. And it was from funny enough. It was from Jimmy Carr, and he was like, "People are always chasing inspiration, but inspiration is never there. It's people chase inspiration. Everybody else just goes to work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just get up and go to fucking work. You don't lose like inspiration.
There's one that I fully believe in as well. People always come up to me and they're like, "How are you so motivated to do your cardio every day? How are you so motivated to eat chicken and rice cakes and broccoli?" I'm not. Motivation gets you through the door, but it's dedication that keeps you in the fucking building.
That's the truth.
I'm not motivated. I'm dedicated. And it's nothing's going to take me off it. This is what I want to do with my life. It's how I want to live my life. So I don't need motivated. It's like saying to the guy who goes out and plays golf every weekend, "How are you so motivated to play golf?" He's not doing it because he has to do it. He's doing it because he fucking wants to do it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
This is why I'm doing it.
This is it. That's the way of putting things, though, because in the mentality of actually doing something and just talking about doing that shit. You know?
It's like the New Year's resolution there. They're motivated for the first month. Once February comes, where I live, they're back in the house with a snack box.
This is it. Lovely big snack box. No, I fully get that. It's the mindset that you either decide you're going to put your all into this, or you're fucking not, and you're just going to stick your foot in.
There's no point half-assed.
Oh, you got to be fucking getting up and getting grinding to your own life. From the conversation that we've had, Shaun, it seems like you are on a fucking determined mission to get yourself to the best version that you can possibly get to. And
see, it's never about beating anybody. It's just about beating who you were yesterday, who you were a year ago. And this is what I mean by, if it all stops now, I'm not who I was a year ago. I'm better. And for that, I'm happy. I had so many people say to me, "You'll never do this again. You're far too big. You're too fat. You cannot pull this off." Fucking watch me, motherfucker.
Everybody's watching it now, Shaun.
And that's what it was at the start. It was me trying to shut them up to prove a point. But then it slowly turned as, I actually don't give a shit what you think about me. If I want to stop now, I'll stop now. But I won't, because I don't want to. But if it all stopped now, the show was cancelled, and somebody just said, "Right, we're freezing you in time. You're stuck with this body for the rest of your life." Man, I'm going to bed tonight happy.
You're happy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit
with where you are.
Yeah, because I know what it's took me to get to here, and if this was the final result, I can live with that, man.
I do have to say, Shaun, all the time that I've known you, the last 15 years or so, you are glowing with happiness at the minute. You just seem to be not just happy, but you just seem to be a lot more content with who you are in this moment in time. Like, you really are coming across like someone who's put the time and dedication into themselves, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You've battled some stuff, you're coming through the other side, you just might be still in there, but you're a lot more mentally stronger to deal with it. Absolute pleasure here talking to you this evening, and
thank you.
Looking forward to getting this conversation out there.
So I'll just touch on one more thing there about the mentality thing. Because obviously you said about me the way I am right now, I give most of that, in actual fact, is to
meditation
and showing gratitude every day in life. That is what has led me to where I am now, to be this sort of more positive, happier person, and I do owe it to gratitude and meditation. That's the easiest way to describe it. Without it, I probably wouldn't be this positive person. I'd probably still have been a cunt. You know?
I
But
love your way of putting things, Shaun.
there's just too much negativity in the world, and I didn't want. Well, after reading all these books and meditation stuff, I was like, I was one of them people. I was like, I don't want to be that anymore. No, that's not for me, man.
It's an absolute.
I want to try and inspire people. I want to motivate people.
Good. What's the plans ahead then to motivate people, to inspire people?
Well, you see, I am currently obviously doing this bodybuilding show. Once it's over, I'll reap the rewards of it. I'll enjoy my time off, go on holiday. But after that, then I'm going to start coaching people, because I can show you don't have to be a bodybuilder to lose weight, but I can take you there the way I did it, easy, no struggles. But if you want to go on a stage, yeah, let's run it. You just need to be willing to do it.
Yeah.
So I want to try and help people change their body, but also change their mind.
Okay.
And I'm also looking into trying to become a life coach myself,
Okay.
because I believe that helping a person who needs it is the biggest gift you can give to the world. Somebody that's in their darkest moment, if you can pull them back out of that and make them realise life actually isn't so bad, man. You just need to look at it the right way.
I think you want to be great at doing something like that, Shaun.
I think it's the best thing you can do for someone.
Fucking 100%, brother. Is there anything else that you would like to put out there before we end this conversation? Anything else you would like to say to people?
Work your fucking ass off, but most importantly, be good human beings. Be kind to others. Show gratitude, because you never know what somebody's battling. A simple word, simple smile to someone could literally change their whole day. So just be good people.
Most people spend their lives running from the things that made them who they are. We cover them with tattoos, we build bigger bodies, we chase more money, more fame, more success, more achievements, hoping one day we'll finally feel enough. Sometimes we do, most of the time we don't. The art of healing isn't about perfection, it's about facing the scars, the trauma, the doubts, the demons head on, instead of pretending they don't exist. One step at a time, always moving forward. If any part of this conversation has hit home with you, let us know in the comments below. Until the next time, keep fighting your battles, even the ones that no one else can see. We'll see you in the next episode of The Art of Healing. Thanks for watching.